Dear students, welcome to Army Public School PMA Resource Network. Before we start our today's subject mathematics, please subscribe this page and click on bell icon. In our today's subject, we are going to discuss chapter number 3, multiplication and division. We are going to start week 7, in which we will discuss multiplication table of 9 and dividing by 6 and 7. Objectives are read, write and learn the table of 9. Recognize that division is the inverse of multiplication. Make groups of 9. Relate multiplication to division. Table of 9 is one of the easiest table to build up and to learn. There are many tricks to learn it. I explain one of them. 9, 1 is 9. Then 9 has only one digit. So 9 plus 0 is 9. Again 9 2s are 18. 18 have two digits, that is 8 and 1. 1 plus 8 is equal to 9. 9 3s are 27. 27 have also two digits. We sum up that two digits. 2 plus 7, it's also 9. 9 4s are 36. 36 have also two digits. Then we again sum up that two digits. 3 plus 6 is again 9. 9 5s are 45. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 6 are 54. 5 plus 4 is 9. And up to so on. And in this way, we build up the whole table of 9. Now students, I am giving you a practice relating to table of 9. That is, complete the following table. 9 1 is 9 2s are, 9 3s are, 9 4s are, 9 5s are, and up to 9 10s are. Do this practice on loose sheets. Question number 2 of the same practice, which is related to table of 9. What are the missing numbers? Now, learn and read the table of 9 and use that table in these blanks carefully. Now students, the next topic of the same week is dividing by 6 and 7. And the objectives are divide within 6, divide within 7. And remember that division is the inverse of multiplication, just like addition is the inverse of subtraction. Let's have a recap, students. Divide these 24 angry birds in groups of 6 by circling every 6 birds. Make a groups of 6 by circle every 6 angry birds. What you can find. Then we can see that 24 divided by 6 is equal to 4. And 4 6 are 24. That is, we can make a family of multiplication and division facts. So, there are 4 groups of 6 angry birds. And in this way, we divide 24 angry birds in groups of 6 and we get 4 groups of 6. Now students, learn the table of 6 and I am giving you a practice by using the table of 6. Match the following. Read the both sides of the columns carefully and then match the columns. Just like dividing by 6, now the next topic is dividing by 7. And before we are starting this topic, you should memorize the table of 7 and do the practice of divide 28 apples in groups of 7. And then we read the table of 7 and find out where we get 28. As 4 sevens are 28, so 28 divided by 7 is equal to 4. And these are the two facts of multiplication and division. And in this way, we have 4 groups of 7 in 28 apples. Now students, learn and memorize the table of 7, and relating to that table, I am giving you one more practice, that is fill in the blanks. And there are 4 multiplication and division facts by using the table of 7. So read these facts carefully and then fill in the blanks. Before any written task, I am sharing the success criteria. The first is relate multiplication to division. As you all know that division and multiplication are inverse of each other. So these are interrelated. Next is recognize that division is the inverse of multiplication. Read, write and learn the table of 9. Also use the table of 9. Divide by 6 and divide by 7 by memorizing the table of 6 and 7. Now we are going to start week 8, in which we will discuss dividing by 8, dividing by 9. And the objectives are divide within 8, divide within 9. As I told you earlier, the dividing by 6 and 7, same like that, we are going to start dividing by 8. Before we are going to start this topic, please students learn and memorize the table of 8. Now divide 16 muffins into groups of 8. So we can find 16 in the table of 8. 2 8s are 16. So 16 divided by 8 is equal to 2. And we get 2 groups of 8 muffins. And 16 divided by 8 is equal to 2. And 2 8s are 16 are the family of multiplication and division facts. Now students, learn and memorize the table of 8, and relating to that table, I am giving you one more practice, divide. And there are 4 multiplication and division sentences relating to the table of 8 in this practice. Read it carefully and solve it on your loose sheets. Now students, just like dividing by 6, 7 and 8, the last topic is dividing by 9. There are 54 apples in this picture. Now take your pencil and divide these 54 apples into groups of 9 and find out how many groups are formed. Let's see. 54 divided by 9 is equal to 6 and 9 6 are 54. These are the division and multiplication facts. So we have 6 groups of 9. And in this way, we divide 54 apples into groups of 9. After that, students learn the table of 9, and relating to that table, I am giving you a practice in which the question is match the following. Now, learn the table of 9 and use that table in these columns. Read these columns carefully and match the column A with column B. Before any written task, I am sharing the success criteria. Relate multiplication to division. Recognize that division is the inverse of multiplication. Divide by 8 and divide by 9. Now students, learn and memorize all the tables from 2 to 9 and do a plenty of practice by writing multiplication and division sentences using all the tables. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.